Hi, I'm Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for watching The Other Side. My guests today have been playing around town, and they combine a lot of elements with their singing harmonies and electronic sounds and synth work, and I really appreciate them being here. We have the Wild Natives here today. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate you being here, Sarah and
Thank
Rachel.
You.
Great.
We're excited to be here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Well, I see this stuff on Facebook that y'all been doing. Y'all played at the some kind of family day place?
Yes, we played at Deep Elm Art Co. for Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
They had a family-friendly event with some crafts and stuff.
Oh,
and
really? Yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool. A lot of people brought their children and were painting everywhere. And
Yeah. Is that something that's going to become another event, or it was just like once a year?
They do it every
Yeah.
Sunday. They do
Oh,
a
every
family.
Sun-
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
family
do.
day.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Friday.
they do.
Yeah,
They book a family, like they do a lot of family events. I think it's pretty family friendly all day, but then at the end of the night they start bringing in like the more heavier and
Bands.
yeah,
louder
basically.
bands,
So yeah, they do that every Sunday. They do.
Well, that's pretty cool. And y'all have played at Backyard on Bell also.
Yeah, a few times. I think we're going back
May 31st.
May 31st.
Really?
So yeah.
The Cave, y'all have played there.
We're about to
About to.
tonight.
Oh, tonight, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. And the show will air in a few weeks, but anyway.
That's okay.
Where is the Cave?
Arlington.
Arlington, okay.
Yeah.
Why do they call it the Cave? Does it look like one?
I
don't
hope
know,
so.
we've never been
I
there.
Oh,
sure
really?
hope so. We played at a venue that is their sister venue, Aussie Rabbit, and that's in Arlington as well, like probably about 30 minutes away from where it is, I think is what he said. And when we played, their sound guy was like, hey, we have another venue you should check out.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely more for our sound too. So
Yeah.
they sent us, and we're gonna check it out and see how it goes tonight.
Well, that's cool. Have y'all known each other a long time?
No.
We've known each other for 1 year and 1 month.
Really?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
No, we met in
We met probably about January.
yeah. So a year and a half.
Yeah.
But we didn't start
Really knowing
working
each
together or being friends until probably April.
Did y'all start by seeing each other play?
No,
Or-
actually, so I met her at my open mic at LSA, and she was coming up with some friends that I was friends with, and they were coming to hang out with Doggy, Bone Doggy. That she actually knows Bone Doggy from like way back
Oh,
before
really?
I do, actually.
I
so
lived
it's
here
great. Yeah,
5 years ago.
Oh,
she's-
did you?
Yeah,
I had another band, but it was horrible. It was really bad.
been there. We all done that.
And you and Bodoggy and Ken do those, what is that y'all do?
We do Radio Free Denton.
Radio
yeah,
Free
it's a little
Denton.
skit podcast, comedic. Do I think we just did Russian Nazi clowns. And
Oh, really? How did y'all get started with that?
Something kind of like I've been wanting to do a podcast, and Doggy and Ellie Meyer have always been kind of talking about podcasts, and we all were working together, like with the collective and the open mic. So we always were talking, and we're just like, hey, why don't we do it? And then Doggy's like one of those people. He's like Sarah. When they say they're going to do something, they get it. They map it out. They come together with an outline. You're just like, okay, let's do it then. All right. Okay. But it's fun. It keeps you. It helps with this because it keeps me goofy because I have to like kind of channel different characters every time. And now that we're doing the skits, they both kind of go together. So I'm like, we get opportunities to kind of laugh and just make fun. Not make fun, but have fun with what we're doing and
And then
enjoy
y'all
it.
started this vlog
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
She's the brains behind that.
a month and a week ago.
a month and a week
Yeah,
ago.
we have 5 episodes.
Well, I was watching some of those, and it said the tornado was coming, and y'all were actually were in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the middle of band practice.
We were.
Really?
Yeah, and then my boyfriend called me and said, "Hey, there's a tornado that's about to come."
We weren't scared
We weren't
at first.
scared.
We were just going to keep going.
But then we got like several messages from people that were like, "You need to go."
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
and then we heard the sirens. So.
It got pretty intense.
Yeah. So we were
Yeah.
just like, what do we do? And we went in the bathroom, took all the important stuff, and
Yeah.
knew like record it. We might as well.
Yeah.
Good content. We're not practicing and getting any content there, so we might as
Yeah.
well just record in the bathroom. So.
So y'all keep developing new songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I started with, so when I met Ray Chan, I had another band, and we weren't together for very long, but we came to the LSA open mic, and she knew them. We both didn't know them. I mean, I knew them kind of. Anyway,
We were new to knowing them.
so I
Yeah.
had 4 songs. I was working with my dad, and I had 4 songs, and I was working on more, and then we met, and then I started producing myself. And so it took a long time to get those 4 songs, though.
Yeah,
Because
it's a lot of work.
I started writing like for myself, by myself, 2 years, 2.5 years ago,
Really?
give or take. So, I mean, it's kind of just now everything is coming to fruition. But I feel like I found my counterpart. Like, because playing with the previous band, they played guitar. My stuff is not guitar driven. And then also, we weren't able to write together. We are, because we've shared a lot of similar life experiences.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
yeah, it's been nice working with another woman also, because it's
Yeah.
just different
Yeah.
in the industry. I mean, in any industry probably, but specifically the music industry, it can get a little.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it definitely helps having her there. She's like my
Yeah.
safe point, and as long as we're there together, it's like I can do it. Once you want me to do it by myself, I'm out. But it's cool. It's cool. When I met her, I'd actually gone down to the studio to see her when they were recording for the band that she was in before
Really?
me, and I had already kind of heard her music, and then I heard her play, and I was listening to her sing, and I was like, I could do this. Like I could be part of what
Part of
she's
it,
doing,
fit
and
in,
just
yeah.
the band that she was in kind of was not. That's just not. They weren't being very supportive in the matter, and they were just.
Yeah.
It was not a.
Not in tune with
Yeah,
you.
and so like that also hurt me because I'm like, she's very talented, and so it wasn't like I was trying to steal her from them. It's just like I knew she could go somewhere, and I wanted to be a part of that. And I was like, I can offer bass and harmonies already, keys, guitar, whatever you need. If we ever need to change it up or we don't have instrument, like I knew I could offer her something, and I was like, I'm gonna play with her. And then as soon as like we were leaving like that, because we were in San Marcos, right? Yeah, so we had like a wild drive home, and we were just texting each other like, let's get together, let's just see if we jam. We didn't plan to be a band, to be honest. I think I had hopes for us to be a band, but we weren't really there. And then we just started hanging out, and at first it was just like we were just hanging out, very musically driven. We talked about music all the time, but life. We kind of helped each other kind of grow together and be on our own and independent. And then we started playing, and we're like, wow, we lock together with harmonies and music. We have a lot of the same like style. We hear a lot of the same music notes and words and things. Like we are very connected and in tune. And then it
is
just
fun to sing like that together and just
Absolutely.
how you bounce off of each other and
Absolutely, and that's the thing too, is like we work hard, both of us, individually, and so like we want to work with people that are on that level with us, because
Yeah,
we
driven.
do take it really seriously. This is not a hobby, it's a career. We're gonna not work our other jobs and do this eventually. And so when we work together, we feed off of each other and can talk, weirdly enough, without speaking, so we can get a lot done without really doing much and follow each other. If she needs me to kind of step up, I will. If I need her to step up, she does. And it's not a question of like, holy crap, like what do we do? It's just like, okay, you know, let's just keep going and we'll make the best of it. So it's really cool. It's really awesome to be a part of.
that's good that you really enjoy it, you know, that it really is meaningful. And you started playing keyboards as a teenager, or?
I mean, okay, I took a week's worth of lessons when I was 7.
Oh, really?
And then I just played it when I was at people. I had one, but I never. That's not a good answer. I just kind of started playing. Like I
Yeah.
didn't take classes. I've
Well,
watched some YouTube tutorials,
Yeah.
and I've listened a lot, but it's all pretty much by ear.
And you just had the ability to write songs and make songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people do that, and they haven't really studied, you know, classical theory that much.
Right.
And can write some really cool songs, you know.
Yeah.
And people that study it sometimes just have a lot of difficulty writing songs.
I feel like that can lock you in because you learn all these rules that you think you have to follow.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would mess me up now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't worry about whether it's
Yeah, does it sound good?
it's the fourth key,
Yeah.
chord or whatever, the fifth
Yeah.
chord. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If it sounds good. let's do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What kind of loops do you use?
I don't. I do everything myself.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I use a software called Fruity Loops.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And I just create everything.
Because I don't know much about that. I've never had any of those instruments.
Yeah, me
But like
neither.
the
Oh, you
computer.
mean what kind of instrument? Like,
like
what
the
kind of
co-
sounds do I use?
Yeah, like the computer. What's really
Ooh.
coming through there? I'm wondering.
Okay, so in Fruity Loops they have different plugins, and each one has just the craziest sounding. They're like pads or strings or keys or whatever,
Guitar,
and
yeah, you can
so
use
then you can
everything.
tweak it. You can tweak everything. So it's like having a. Excuse me, my Fitbit was messed up. It's like having a keyboard or a mixing board in front of you, and you can like add reverb, add delay, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I start there, and you just kind of like
Build
Keep
on-
going with it.
yeah.
Build it in.
There's a lot of I like atmospheric sounds. I like
I do too.
I
yeah.
like everything to sound really big if I
Yeah.
can. Again, I've only been doing that side of things for maybe the last 6 months, really,
Yeah.
truly alone, and like figuring out how to use Fruity Loops better. So eventually, I want that big sound. I want like the commercially big sound, the sound that's on the radio where there's like a lot of space above and below the voice. But I just want to give us a platform to sing.
Yeah.
Like I've been singing all my life. That's the major instrument. Everything else is
Yeah.
just to kind of sit underneath
Yep.
it and above it
Yeah,
and
to
carry it.
accompany your voice and all that. Yeah. You were in choir as a kid, and
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I was.
where did you go to high school and all that?
I grew up mostly in San Antonio.
San
actually.
Antonio, yeah.
I was born in Dallas, but I wasn't here until. I mean, I've been here for the last 10 years
Yeah,
in the area.
the North
not
of
in
Dallas,
Denton.
North Texas area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in pretty much here. I grew up in Crum.
Oh, Crum,
But
yeah.
yeah, pretty much from here. I was in Louisville for a good 6 years and then moved back here about 3 years ago.
Really?
So now, yeah, and I just kind of went heavy into Denton and got involved with all the bands and things. So it was cool coming back. It wasn't like because I really didn't hang out as much here when I lived in Louisville. I really never came to Denton.
Yeah.
I mean, I come and see some of my brother's shows, but I never really. So coming back in and seeing where the music scene was, I bet for you too. Like when you were already there and then you left to come back, it's just crazy to see how different it is.
Yeah,
but it's
things have
cool. and
changed.
things-
So your brother's a musician also?
yeah, he's
really?
in Ellen and Dean. Yeah.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah. So he
I
we used
hear
to
of
be
them.
in. We used to play together a lot, and yeah, he's going to Ellen and Dean. They're hitting it. They're going crazy. They just got a new female singer, Ashley. She's really awesome and really good. So yeah, it's coming together. They've been writing stuff. and
Ashley Samoji?
I have no.
No.
I,
We
know,
have
I should
performed.
say I know her last name, Ashley Maddox. Sorry if I said your name wrong. But yeah, so it's been good. No, they're going good. They're playing a lot, and it's cool. So I try to get out there whenever I can. And
Because they played at Twilight Tunes, I think, or the Jazz Fest or something.
they did
like
play
that.
at Jazz Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went and watched that actually. Yeah. And so it was good. It was cool.
Did
to
y'all play at Jazz Fest this year?
I did with Bone Doggy and the Collective, but
Oh, okay.
not Wild Natives.
Yeah.
I forgot, to be honest, that the Arts and Jazz Festival was coming up until
Yeah, you
Doggy
have
was
to-
like, "We've got 3 months," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
I think you have to apply in November to.
Yeah,
To get
you have to
set
apply
up.
pretty
We weren't
early.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
so
sneaks
there
up
yet.
on you.
Yeah.
Are y'all working on like an EP or CD, anything like that?
An
Yeah.
album.
Really?
Yeah, in September.
You hope to release it in September?
Mm-hmm.
How many songs will it have?
Aiming for 12.
Really?
We'll
That's
see
good.
how it goes.
Yeah. Do y'all
Yeah.
have a certain engineer or producer you're working with, or
Me.
you're doing it? Yeah.
Yeah, we have big plans for Wild Natives, and so she's actually phenomenal with the computer. Let me just say there, because I don't know a bunch. When I met, like, I've dabbled with Fruity Loops, but not enough to even know like what she's doing. I don't know much about any kind of technology, so going into that was really terrifying. But she really is amazing, like just with all of it, from getting our music to editing our videos and making our flyers. Like, so it's like, okay, you're really fantastic at this. You could do this. And she's actually wanted to do it, and so it's like something. We have future plans for Wild Natives.
I'd like to produce other people at some point.
Yeah. Well, you probably have a talent for that. That's good. And I didn't mean to talk quite so long. Let's
Okay.
let y'all play some of this music for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Thank y'all for coming, and y'all stay
Thank you.
tuned to listen to some of the Wild Natives music. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.
Hey everybody, we're Wild Natives, and this song is called Underwater. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's muddy in these waters, but I still want to swim. Can you breathe when you are under? Or do you just pretend? I can show you to the bottom, then we won't be friends. was fine and that you'd help me. But that was enough to keep me alive. And now most of the time I don't cry nearly as often. And all those times I gave you what you wanted, but you keep coming back. I am still haunted, and I couldn't sleep at all, and I couldn't sleep at all. I want you to go. I need you to go. Would you just let me go? I just need you to go. I just wanna sleep. I just need to dream. I just wanna sleep so I can dream.
And the crowd goes wild. This song is called Paper Cages.
I like the way you look when you don't see me. I like how it feels when the whole world's asleep. I like the way it sounds when there's no speaking. Kinda sounds like, oh no, here we go again. You get what you paid for, and I know these bars won't ever bend. Oh no. Tell me what comes next.
everybody will come